In this video, I want to share with you what is insulin resistance and why it's important that we take a look at this information and put it into practice. Insulin resistance is a condition that occurs when cells in our muscles, in our fat, and in our liver are not responding to insulin anymore. Therefore, it is not easy to absorb glucose from the blood or sugar from the blood. So as a result, the pancreas is producing more insulin to try and absorb the sugar and try to maintain a balanced blood sugar level. To explain it better, sometimes we compare this condition to a yelling mother. When a mother is yelling to her kid and yelling and yelling and yelling, there will be a time where the kid will not listen anymore, the kid will not respect the mother anymore, and it's just not gonna work. It's the same with insulin. If we have insulin going up and going up again to try to balance blood sugar levels over and over again, there will be a time where this mechanism is going to be damaged. And this is when these conditions develop. We know that insulin is a hormone, and hormones have to communicate between each other in a perfect balance. So if insulin is not working anymore, there will be a great chance that all the other hormones are going to start to give problems as well. What are some of the symptoms that could be indicating insulin resistance? Extreme thirst and extreme hunger. Feeling hungry even after eating. If one of the hormones is not working properly, all of the other hormones are going to be affected as well. There is another hormone that lets our brain know when we are full. If our hormones are damaged, we're not going to get that response that we want. We're not going to get that hormone to tell our brain, okay, we are full, we don't want to eat anymore. And even if we've had a big meal, we're still going to be hungry. We're still going to feel like we're not full. We want to keep on eating. Frequent urination is also a symptom. Feeling exhausted all the time. Of course, our body's trying to repair itself. Recurrent infections is also another symptom. If we are eating a lot of carbohydrates, if we are eating a lot of sugar, our sugar levels are high, we need to know that pathogens or bad bacteria are gonna feed off that sugar. And if we are feeding our bad microbes, if we are feeding our pathogens inside of our bodies, we're gonna have recurrent infections. It could be a sinus infection, a urinary tract infection, a kidney infection. And what are some of the factors that maybe we can see in our bodies? Well, we can watch where the fat is being stored. If it's being stored mostly in the abdominal area, that is an indication that insulin may not be working properly. If there is obesity, that is also an indication that there may be a problem with insulin. I want to share with you two of my favorite techniques on how to combat or try to avoid developing this condition. Number one, we want to have a low carb diet. We want to eliminate refined carbohydrates and sugar from our diet. This is very important to try and balance our blood sugar levels. And number two would be intermittent fasting, because every time we eat, we are having that mom yelling again. We're having that insulin go up again. If we are eating 5 to 7 times a day, we're going to be increasing our blood sugar level. We're going to be increasing insulin in our body, and that's not what we want. We don't want to be producing insulin over and over again if we're trying to reverse this damage to our hormones. So I really hope that this information can make us think, why do we need to take care of our bodies? Why do we need to know all this information? If we're suffering from any of these symptoms, it's important that we take action, that we can be motivated to make changes in our lifestyle, in our diet, to help us achieve the life that God wants for us, an abundant, healthy life. If you like this information, don't forget to give this video a like, and for more information like this, follow me on my social media. I'll see you in the next video, and many blessings.